all those actors for this sequence, and it's pretty amazing. That's why you get nominated for Academy Awards for production design.
You realize that none of the camera, it's on board.
The rest of that was a digital extension. We're going to take you into an actual sound stage. And I mentioned we had 36 sound stages. That's clearly marked stage 50. We only have 36 sound stages, but get this. Back in the early days, studio heads were superstitious about this new thing called motion pictures. So whenever something went wrong with the production, or if it did not do well at the box office, the studio heads would order the number of the sound stage where the production was filmed, changed to another number, I guess to get rid of all the bad mojo surrounding the production. But anyway, pretty soon there were more numbers than sound stages. All the studios are like this, and not one studio has a stage number 13. So if you're on a studio lot, and somebody says, hey, meet me on stage 14, it's right next to stage 13. Don't go. It's a trap. By the way, this sound stage is unique because it is the only split-level sound stage like it in Hollywood. Up above, we recreated an urban street scene with trucks and cars. Down below where we're going, the Northern California subway station. And we do have a production company using this stage, but you know what? They're on a break right now, and they've allowed us to go in here. And I don't know what they've been doing, but the floor is really bumpy. So hang on tight as we enter. We're bouncing up and down a little bit. And certainly keep an eye on your phones if they're in your pockets. Make sure they don't slip out because we'll be doing some bouncing around as we enter this stage. Wait till you see this place. It's pretty amazing. Another great example of production design. If you didn't know better, you'd think you were inside a real subway station. Note the detail, from the turnstiles to the ticket dispensers. You have a proper gauge your track and you're in a real tram if you need to. And on the side of the tram you have two sets of steps leading up to the second story set, which is directly above us. That's where you have the trucks and the cars and an entire city section. Everything you can possibly want to make it look like you're in a real subway station, except for this big red button. I've never seen that before. What's that red button for? They don't touch it! Ricky, quit playing. I just wanted to know what the button was for. Don't touch it again. Don't touch the big red button. Get to the movies here, versus the inspired by 1974 disaster film. It starred Charlton Heston, Richard Roundtree, and Genevieve Bujold. They really passed by the Jaws ride, and we called it the Jaws ride because of its classification in theme park attractions. He can tell about the Jaws ride. Is Academy Award-winning director of the motion picture Jaws,
Hi, Quentin.
Mr. Steven Spielberg.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal. They were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the trash. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Yeah, they had some problems. It's a buying schedule by about 100 days. And it cost double the budget by the time that we finished. But you know what? Universal has been earning money from Jaws for over 50 years now. So it's a pretty good deal for Universal Studios. And now we're going to take you into the most photographed suburban neighborhood in Hollywood, known as Colonial Street, featured in just about everything. Leave It to Beaver, Marcus Well BMD, The Hardy Boys, The Munsters. It was featured in Never Have I Ever. That's a Universal short created by Mindy Kaling, streamed on Netflix. It's also The Strange Neighborhood, featured in The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. Well, guess what? We just wrapped up production for a limited series that will be streaming on Peacock based on this movie. It's called The Burbs. It stars Keke Palmer. Imagine Keke Palmer living in a creepy neighborhood like this. Commercials are filmed here as music, well as music videos. And yes, it is Wisteria Lane for ABC's hit television series, Desperate Housewives.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Oh, yeah. For the
love this
longest
phrase
time,
right
these
now.
houses were empty shells. And then Desperate Housewives came along. They did not want to have to go back and forth between exterior shots and soundstage interior shots with so many characters and storylines, so they built interiors on the first floor of these sets. Now they're all practical, and this place is twice as busy. Coming up on your left is a beige home with green shutters next to the windows. That's where Keke Palmer will be living with The Burbs. That same house is where Ted lives. This is a crowded neighborhood.
Let the festivities begin.
How many we got?
Well, let's see. We got 20 items.
Fantastic.
Do you think we're getting too old for this?
Oh, come on, Johnny, we're doing a public service here. If a kid leaves the house in a less than stellar Halloween costume, he's got to get the bad news before he makes a f*** all over town. We're Samaritans.
No, they're not. They threw eggs at me and I wasn't even wearing a costume. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have approximately 15 minutes left on the tour. Keep in mind the studio is private property. And if you drop anything, just give a tech an emergency cord. Sit back and relax. I'll come back to assist you. And have your cameras ready. We've got picture cars coming up for you. The picture car is the vehicle that you see in the scene of a movie or television show. And some picture cars have become just as famous as the stars who have driven them. They blow it up good, blow it up real good. All right, have your cameras ready. Coming up on the left, we got picture cars. Leading the pack of the picture cars is a red and white candy striped Glamour tram. It is the original Glamour tram that was used for the tour, introduced to the tour in 1964. Designed by a Hollywood art director named Harper Goff. Harper Goff also designed the Nautilus submarine featured in Walt Disney Productions' 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, starring Kirk Douglas, James Mason, and Peter Lorre. Harper Goff also designed the Proteus submarine featured in 20th Century Fox's Fantastic Voyage, starring Stephen Boyd, Donald Pleasance, and Raquel Welch in her very first major motion picture role. I'm going to make a little pit stop at the most popular motel in Hollywood, the Bates Motel, from Anthony Perkins, Janet Leigh, and Vera Miles. You're looking at two of the oldest, most famous structures still standing in Hollywood when you take up for a closer look at the Bates Mansion. You may notice something about the house as we approach. It seems to be diminishing or getting smaller. That's because the house is built to 3/4 scale, so that it would look like a large house in the distance without building one. It's an old camera trick called a forced perspective. You'll notice that it has oversized doors and windows, and that is for close-up shots. In a close-up shot, standing in front of a much larger set. Now, this is not a full-scale set, so they didn't build interiors. It's an empty shell. Nothing in there. That's what Norman found out when he got home from the hospital. I don't guess he was very happy about that. Ah, what's that? Oh, nothing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around envisioning speeding.
You forget to sit down and talk about the War of the World. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now I'm closed.
We brought onto this set because other production companies have wanted to use it. It's featured in Ghost Whisperer, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt. Seen in a music video that features Rihanna and Nicki Minaj singing a song called Fly. And more recently, Ariana Grande was here working on a production called Brighter Days Ahead. And this entire area is where we built Suckbeat Village for the Lost World Jurassic Park. It's also where we built the exterior sets for Whoville for The Grinch, starring Jim Carrey, directed by Academy Award winner Ron Howard. We've had a lot of Academy Award winners working on our lot. As a matter of fact, just ahead of us is what we call Jupiter's Claim. It is a set that is featured in Academy Award winner Jordan Peele's most recent film, Nope, starring Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Stephen Young. He wanted to have one of his sets of the studio tours, so he called it
We
the
haven't
studio
seen this
visit.
one in a while.
All right. So he ended up having this set built here on the
Oh,
back
it's still
lot.
closed, huh?
And they're doing some road work in there, but we usually take you in there. It's pretty cool. But it's featured in the motion picture Nope. That set built a couple of hours north of us near Santa Clarita. And it's not normal that you get to do that sort of thing. It's not a regular thing. So it's pretty cool that the studio agreed to do it. They once they're finished with Nope, they disassembled the set and packed it up, brought it here, reassembled it just for you guys to see. They're doing some work on it right now. Well, we've come to the end of the tour, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what? Everybody's taking the world-famous Universal tour at one time or another, including Academy Award-winning directors such blockbusters as Jaws, E.T.D. Extraterrestrial, Jurassic Park, and Schindler's List. It is Mr. Steven Spielberg. He took the tour.
My career began with my relationship with Universal. It was just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on location, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
We hope you have an amazing day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. That concludes the Universal Studio Tour. It's been my pleasure. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking the tour with us today. Annual pass holders, we'll see you again soon. If you're not an annual pass holder, take the date's ticket to the Universal box office. Turn it into an annual pass. Come back and visit us again and again. Download that Universal Studios Hollywood app. I'll give you the show times and wait times for the attractions throughout the day, including instructions on how to visit Super Nintendo World. You have to say it like that, too. For over 110 years, Universal has been thrilling audiences around the globe. Our founder, Carl Laemmle, had a vision. He wanted to make movies that would make audiences laugh, or cry, or sit on the edge of their seats. When he opened the gates to Universal City in 1915, he wanted to open the doors of movie making to everyone. He knew the importance of storytelling on the big screen, and our inspiration would be to take people behind the scenes. We hope you were inspired by taking the world-famous Universal Studios tour today. If you're interested in purchasing any of the movies or television shows that we saw on the tour today, check out our website at uphe.com or any of our retail stores in the park. The park closes at 7 p.m. this evening. Bringing you back into the theme park, remove your personal belongings as you exit the tram. Take those 3D glasses with you, deposit them in the blue receptacles. If you have any questions for me, I'll be in the patio to answer them for you. My name is Marcellus. On behalf of myself, our driver Ricky, and all of us here at Universal Studios Hollywood, we hope you enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood experience. Once again, my name is Marcellus, our driver's name is Ricky, and together, we are Wild Stallion. Thank you, Ricky. Smooth driving. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in final approach. Please bring your seats to an upright position. Fold up your snack trays and put your socks back on. Please wait for the train to come to a full and complete stop. Thank you.
Babe, can you take this?
We have a tram parked next to us. That means they're going to open the gates for you, and you're going to exit to your left and go behind the tram next to you. Once again, exit to your left. Unless, of course, they take off like now. I was testing to see if you were listening. The opening the gates for you. Go, be free, my brothers and sisters. We hope the great emancipator. Except you guys in the first car. They're not opening the gates for you because you're going to take the tour again. We'll get you some cheese. I'm just playing. You ain't getting no cheese.
That was like a little bit longer than usual. That was over an hour. Over an hour on the studio tour.
Really long.
Yeah. I have to use the restroom now. Do you mind holding while I go really quick? Ooh, they have ice cream. Oh, no one's working it though. I want an ice cream right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally hit him in the stomach. You want to go first? Right. Let me put the camera. That was a studio tour. Josh and I have gone on that at least 50 times by now. So we enjoy it for a little break. I like it more whenever it's colder out because you're not kind of stuck in the sun, but it's still nice. But yeah, what I like about YouTube is that you can rewatch it if you want to. You definitely don't have that on the talk, so it's cool. All right, do you mind holding while I go? Maybe share a little bit about who we are, what we do.
And where else am I supposed to? What's up, guys? What's up, Quentin? Ooh, you got the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you got the Harry Potter castle right up there. That's pretty cool. It's so hot today. Did you miss a ride? Yeah, the tour, it just ended. But I'm sure we'll get to stream it again on a different day. But I think we'll be doing Jurassic World, if I'm not mistaken. So, Quentin, stick around for that. Just taking a quick restroom break. But in a couple weeks, we'll have this entire back area completely dressed for HHN, so that's exciting. Woo! Trying to stay out of the sun. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We're trying to give the whole streaming on YouTube a shot. We'll see how that goes. Wow. Probably like the worst place to be standing. Ugh. Chill over here. See if I can show you guys the studio tour up there.
It's a quick 15-minute wait through the general queue. Express pass holders just beer to.
But yeah, studio tour was fun today. You like Jurassic World? Yeah, that ride's really cool and refreshing. You get completely soaked. Which will be extra fun today because it's so hot today. Let's see. We got people in the background. I think that's one of the VIP tours. So hot. I'll set you guys down for a little bit. Burning.
Alright, go ahead. I'll wait for you here. Did you miss a ride? Yes. But well, I think we're gonna go do some more rides right now, Quentin. Josh is just gonna use the restroom really quick, and then we'll head over there. So bright. So bright. Let's put this in my bag. So I don't know if there's anyone new watching, but hello, welcome to our stream. My name is Kristen, and my boyfriend Josh and I stream theme parks, both at Universal Studios in Hollywood, California, and Disneyland in Anaheim, California. So if you like all things theme parks, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us on all our adventures. Today we are at Universal Studios, and we just went on the studio tour. It was quite long today. I think it was probably over an hour, which it's usually around 45 minutes to max an hour, so I think there was a little delays. They are setting up for Horror Nights, so yeah, let's see. let's see what we can get done today. It's quite busy at the parks today. I was hoping that they took down the, it's called the cannons for Jurassic World, because I really don't want to get splashed like super bad. But they did not, so we'll see. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'll flip the camera and show where I am right now. This is what the studio tour entrance looks like. They also do provide 3D glasses for you for some parts of the tour, which is really cool. There's like a King Kong portion where it feels like you're literally in the jungle about to be eaten by dinosaurs, with King Kong to the rescue, and he saves us, so that's really cool.
Food and beverages totally okay to take with you.
Alright, I'm gonna head more towards the shade just because it's really hot right now. But hopefully Josh is wrapping it up. So I could honestly use a slushie right now too. I feel like a slushie would be great. The Jurassic Park ride, yes, that's a great one. I'm just really nervous about the drop. My stomach can't handle the drop like it used to. I used to be able to go on that ride like 8 times in a row and feel nothing. And now I feel like I have to scream or else I won't be able to handle it.
That's it.
Alright, we'll wait out here for Josh. Nothing really changed. I'm still in the sun, unfortunately, but... You ready, babe? Alright, I'm taking the stairs. What's this one? Sorry.
Welcome to the Universal Studios Hollywood Tour. It's a quick 15-minute wait through the general queue. Express pass holders use here to your
At least I got my steps in. Honestly, Jurassic World sounds really nice right now. Just way too hot. Where is For You emoji? What do you mean? Which one? Okay, I'm done. I just really needed a quick... No, I'm good. Just for a second. Just for a quick second. Are we going on Jurassic World? Do you want to? Are you gonna stream it? Huh?
We can both get on together. We both have our pass. It's after 3.
Oh, that's true. All right.
You wanted to do it at least once.
We could. I don't know. That drop really gets to me, man. We could also come back tomorrow in the morning. Just try to knock it out. Yeah. Thoughts? Hello, Michaels. Did we get fast pass? So these passes that we have, they're like the annual pass. I think they're called platinum. If you get platinum after 3 p.m., you can scan and go on the ride. Like, what is it called? I guess it is fast pass. You get 1 fast pass after 3 p.m. per ride. So that's a cool thing. All right, I think we're gonna end it here, guys. I'm kind of just wiped out today. It's very hot.
Yeah.
But we'll try to be here tomorrow morning. So it opens at 9. I think we can get here.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I just realized my dog is grooming. I forgot about that. Do you want to come here and stream solo? You could try. But anyways, guys, have a nice day. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys on the next one.
Bye.